When we think about intelligence, we usually picture humans building cities, inventing technology, and solving complex problems. But what if I told you that some of the smartest minds on Earth don't walk on two legs? They crawl, swim, fly, and swing through trees. Today, we're diving into the animal kingdom to explore creatures whose intelligence is way higher than most people ever expect. These animals don't just survive in the wild, they think, plan, communicate, and even outsmart humans in surprising ways. Let's start with octopuses, the escape artists of the ocean. Octopuses have around 500 million neurons. That's more than some dogs. What makes them special is that over half of their neurons are in their arms, meaning each arm can act almost like its own brain. Octopuses can solve puzzles, open jars from the inside, use coconut shells as armor, and even recognize individual humans. In aquariums, they've been known to escape their tanks, crawl across the floor and sneak into other tanks just to steal food. That's not instinct. That's problem solving and curiosity in action. Next up, crows, the masterminds of the bird world. Crows can make and use tools, something once thought only humans and a few primates could do. They bend wires into hooks to pull food out of containers, drop nuts onto roads so cars can crack them open, and remember human faces for years. If you're nice to a crow, it might bring you gifts like shiny objects. If you're mean to one, it will remember you and even warn other crows about you. That's social intelligence, memory, and planning combined. Now let's talk about dolphins, the geniuses of the sea. Dolphins have complex social structures, unique names for each other using signature whistles, and they can understand symbols and commands from humans. They play games, teach their young hunting strategies, and even help injured members of their group stay afloat. In some parts of the world, dolphins use sea sponges as tools to protect their noses while searching for food on the ocean floor. That's cultural learning, passing knowledge from generation to generation. Then there's the elephant, a giant with an even bigger brain. Elephants show empathy, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. They recognize themselves in mirrors, grieve for their dead, and remember places and individuals for decades. Elephants can work together to solve problems, use sticks as tools, and even understand when a human needs help. Their memory is legendary for a reason. It's a key part of their survival and their deep social bonds. Don't underestimate rats either. These small creatures are incredibly smart. Rats can learn mazes quickly, remember solutions, and even show signs of empathy by freeing other trapped rats instead of taking food for themselves. Scientists have found that rats can understand cause and effect and adapt when the rules change. They're not just surviving, and they're thinking. Let's move to the land of primates. Chimpanzees are our closest relatives, and their intelligence is shockingly human-like. Chimps use tools, hunt in teams, communicate with gestures, and even understand basic sign language. They plan ahead, form alliances, and can deceive others to get what they want. In experiments, chimps have outperformed humans in short-term memory tasks. That's right. In some areas, chimps are actually better than us. Even pigs deserve a spot on this list. Pigs can solve puzzles, play video games with their snouts, recognize themselves in mirrors, and learn commands faster than many dogs. They have excellent long-term memory and can understand complex tasks. On farms, pigs remember where food is stored and how to open gates, sometimes better than the humans who built them. So what does all this tell us? Intelligence isn't just about speaking a language or building skyscrapers. It's about problem solving, communication, memory, creativity, and social connection. And animals across the planet are doing all of that every single day, often in ways that surprise even scientists. The more we study animals, the more we realize that humans aren't alone at the top of the intelligence ladder. We're part of a much bigger, smarter, and more fascinating world than we ever imagined. So next time you see a crow on a wire, a dolphin in the waves, or even a rat in the street, remember, behind those eyes might be a mind far more powerful than you ever expected.